Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio. Descendo. Revelio. Accio. Accio.
Allow me to put you out of your misery. I hope you have your affairs in order.
Levioso. Glacius. Confring. Incendio.
So very cold.
Expulso. Arresto.
Plan to make quick work of you.
No! Save. Accio.
Thought you had me there.
Incendio.
Held your own for a while now, haven't you?
Expulso. Incendio. Levio. Protego. Expulso.
What are you doing?
Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Incendio! The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Expelliarmus! Lumos! Accio! Glacius! Catapulta! Incendio! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Descendo! Confringo! Accio! Descendo! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. There they are, the Ashwinders.
Let's finish this job and be done with it.
It's been a bit grim, I won't deny, but the tides will turn for us soon.
If you owe me galleons, best get to
Expulso!
You will pay for that.
Incendio!
Incendio!
Levioso! Lumos! Accio! Lumos!
I regret that.
Lumos!
Leviosa.
I hate.
Capulso.
You may want to move. Don't try that Expelliarmus.
Might want to look up.
Expulso!
Arresto Momentum.
Expulso! Now
Depulso.
finish the job.
Accio.
Expulso!
Incendio.
Expulso! Now, this has become Expulso!
Revelio.
Expulso!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Expulso! Expulso! Ah! Stupendous! Expulso! Flash
Accio.
of inspiration!
Descendo.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus. Capulso.
Now you've gone too far.
Incendio. Confringo.
Productive, aren't we? Expulso! Quick little git!
Accio.
Expulso! Step
Descendo.
Expulso!
Confringo.
Expulso!
Accio.
Expulso!
Incendio.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Expulso! Stand still! Careful, this one takes a punch.
Accio.
Expulso! You'll have to do better than that. What are you Expulso!
Electricity. Expelliarmus.
That's mine!
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less.
Revelio. That's it. This is for Rookwood!
Ah, how delightful.
Capulso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Pay for your deeds!
Accio. Depulso. Leviosa. Glacius.
You let Lord Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you...
Accio! Descendo!
You're no match for me.
Arresto momentum.
I've seen you, Julie.
Accio! Descendo! Revelio! What do you have in store for me this time? Descendo!
And so should we hold our heads.
Accio!
Near the Hogshead. You may be more skilled than most students, but you're not better than... You're going to regret that.
Protego!
You won't knock this wand loose, and I've not tried.
Stupid one! Accio! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching.
Glacius!
You! What do you think
Levioso!
This isn't a fair fight! It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian.
Accio! Levioso! Glacius!
Don't want a repeat of that.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Afraid to take a hit. Useless! That's all you are!
Compulso! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! The beasts are safer now. Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
And a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor, so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Why study in the common room?